Okay, so we have a positive story today to share about President Trump for once. The First Step Act, which was signed back in December, is being celebrated by just about everybody. There's something on it in just about every major news source. I think people are actually being released, or good things are starting to happen as based on that legislation. So this is the time that Trump decided to sort of go out and speak on camera and so on and so forth. So if you're unfamiliar with the bill, this is just from the Wikipedia page. It allows for employees to store their firearms more securely at federal prisons, restricts the use of restraints on pregnant women. It increases the compassionate release for terminally ill program. It mandates de-escalation training for correctional officers and staff at prisons. All of that's great stuff. This is a super positive bill. It had wide support in Congress, almost unanimous. The only major criticism is a funding one, and it appears as though that's probably going to be changed, as even though it's being touted as a Trump law, his budget conflicts, i.e., it only offers a fraction of what they were asking for its yearly funding. But that's likely to change. It looks like he's already backpedaling on that to some degree. And then a final point that I want to make here is he's on camera acknowledging that our criminal justice system has problems in a way that we haven't seen anybody on the right doing. And I think that's important. He's on stage with people of color who were in prison saying these are good people, humanizing them, even if it's performative. I think it's positive. What do you want to say about this topic, Mike?
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to come across as one of those people that just says everything Trump touches is garbage. So, I mean, give good credit where good credit is due. He did a fantastic thing here, and he's not using it as a grandstanding position to bolster himself. This bill is good. We did it. It's great. And now we just need to get the funding. Not only that, but I mean, it's a great first step for improving the criminal system. It's also, as you said, it's not going far enough, I think, to address the systemic problems. But it's a first step. I mean, it's definitely a recognition that the system needs work, and it's a really big recognition too. I mean, I know there's been things in the past where we talked about prison reform or changing the prison systems, but this is the first real big bill that I recall that actually took steps to directly fixing the prison problem. So hopefully we'll see more in the future, and especially since it was this bipartisan piece that everybody just kind of got behind. Maybe it'll be the first step in actually correcting this systemic prison issue. So I'm excited.
Yeah, I mean, I want to see more of this from Trump. And while I don't think that it's an indication that he's been reading Michelle Alexander deeply, I think that it is an indication that the public discourse is beginning to shift in a way that is going to be positive for all of the people who are, in my opinion, wrongfully imprisoned. So an unironic, neutral, humorless praise for Donald Trump that, this was a great bill. I'm glad he signed it. I'm glad there was bipartisan support. I've already heard rumblings and seen an article or two about the Second Step Act. That would be great. Let's see more of this, and I would love to do more positive stories about Trump.